Good morning everyone. For today's video, we will gonna talk about the parts or different parts of analog camera. For the parts of our analog camera, we have on our first list is the lens. Lens is a special piece of glass which reflects light from outside onto the back of the camera and creates a reverse upside down images on the film at the back of the camera. The second one is the focusing ring. Focusing ring moves the lens back and forth, which allows the photographer to create a sharp image of the subject. For the third part, we have the aperture. It's a small opening in a camera, usually circular in shape, and usually varies in the form of the iris diaphragm that regulates the intensity of light which passes through the lens. For the fourth part, it will control the length of time when light is allowed to strike the sensitized material. At ito ang tinatawag na shutter speed dial. Ay kalima naman is an adjustable mechanism that regulates the amount of light when reaching the film by varying the length of time light is allowed to pass through the lens. At ito ang tinatawag nating shutter. For the 6 parts of our analog camera, we have the shutter release button. A part of a camera which when pressed will keep the shutter in open position. Ang ikapito naman or the 7 parts is the viewfinder or the window, a viewing instrument attached to the camera used to obtain a proper composition. Let's go now to the 8th part. We have the film holder. It holds the film inside the camera. It is always located at the opposite side of the lens. And the number 9 is the accessory light shoe or hat shoe. It is where the flash bulb is inserted for indoor photography. For the 12th part, we have the distance scale, a device that shows the approximate distance from the optical center of the lens to the point of focus on the object. The 13th part is the film rewind lock, a lock device that secures the film for any accidental rewinding. Another parts of our analog camera is the back cover release knob. This is a device used in opening the back cover for film reloading. Another is the lens lock release lever, a device used to secure the lens. And the data display, it's often a liquid crystal display or the ICD, permits the user to view settings such as a film speed, exposure, and shutter speed. Also, we have what we call the lens cap. It covers and protects the lens during storage. And yung isa naman is the sprocket teeth. As part of the film transport mechanism, this is where the socket holes will be engaged in. Another part of our camera is the flash button. Ang trabaho naman nito is to releases the flash head to pop up. And we have also the film advance. It is the mechanism for moving film from one spool to another incrementally, one frame at a time. And that's the parts of our analog camera.